Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. We have a huge week this week. We have Venus going into Taurus. Then we have Mercury going into Cancer, Jupiter going into Cancer, and then we have a big full moon going in the sign of Sagittarius. So four big things happening this week. Count them: 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I called off your astrological sign, well, then you probably perked up your ears a little bit, didn't you? Well, you can check down in the description box below for more of that divine guidance in the astrological realm, all that information about, I've written a whole bunch of really good information for us for more guidance going through. And that is meant to go hand in hand along with the rune readings here for each astrological sign. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and contact me with your inquiries, questions, comments, concerns. Where would you like to see this channel going? Would you like to see me do some lives with you on screen here with me live? Yes, that's right. That is an option. So message me using the socials in the links down in the description box below. Without further ado, let's jump right into this huge, epic, big four, quadruple whammy, if you will, quadruple whammy rune reading. Woohoo! Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading for this week. I've already cleansed the energetic space and shuffled the runes and meditated on your reading for the week. And stay tuned to the very end, because at the very end we'll get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. This is a big week with a lot of shifting energies, Gemini, so let's jump right on into it. All right, in your energetic past here, you have Sawilo, a bit of success. Yeah, you've been touched with a bit of success here this last week. Or in the very recent past here. Sawilo is that beautiful sun rune, the successful, expansive, natural abundance kind of energies, that natural vitality, natural abundance, everything the sun's light touches is blessed, it's given security, warmth, radiation, the beautiful happy chemicals like we get from the sun's energies, right? So when all the life-giving energies, nourishing energies, also, for the plants and other animals, everything, right? So this beautiful energy from your past, again, taking what resonates, leave what doesn't, at least a touch of some success here in your recent past. I'm a Gemini Sun myself and a Gemini Venus. So this mildly resonates with me, to be honest. And I'm curious as to what aspect of this success and abundance this would resonate with me for example. So let's get into the now energies. Now energies are in Othala. Othala is the rune of legacy, inheritance, really your foundations. What are you leaving behind for the next 7 generations? Yeah, very much on your mind, very much on your focus, like really leaving a lasting legacy. What is perpetual versus what is transitory, right? What's lasting versus what's not lasting? Like money isn't lasting, but a paradigm, a thought process is, a spiritual practice is, a belief system is, like pay it forward, that sort of a paradigm is, right? Where money might last a generation or two, a thought process like pay it forward lasts generations, right? So Othala has us working on our legacies. It could be also too that you, some of you Geminis out there might be celebrating or focusing on aspects of what inheritance and income mean to you, and legacy mean to you. Different questions you're asking yourself involving legacy. Okay. In your near future, you have Isa. So Isa in your near future is kind of interesting in the aspect of, okay, well, is this where you get to repeat life lessons? All right, because Isa is that slippery repeating of life lessons, because it's the rune of ice. It can also mean being stuck, frozen, rigid, like, or stuck and frozen like ice, or rigid and frozen like ice as well, too. It could mean to stay galvanized and rigid and remain vigilant to your narrow path. That ice allows you to travel that nice narrow path, right? So it could mean the choice is yours for this in your upcoming future. Do you want to repeat life lessons? Well, yeah, some of us want to repeat some of the success. Yeah, why not? Right, Gemini, you're kind of crazy, and you would think that, wouldn't you? You would think, oh yeah, why not? I'm going to go ahead and push that big red shiny button. Why not? Okay, so let's get your energetic influence of the now. Let's see what your influence of the now is. Yeah, you're just feeling, yeah, it's your solar return season. I know my birthday here's, personally, it's on the ninth year, where Jupiter moves into Cancer on that day. It's a big, expansive celebration energy here. So this Wunjo here is the clan flag of success. All those showing up for yourself kind of energy, showing up with your clan, the celebration energies, the party kind of energies, right? You might be under that influence of like that solar return, Father's Day, birthday kind of stuff. So yeah, you might want to just kind of revisit that. Like, I know I have my birthday one week and then Father's Day next. I know, like, if I got my birthday, and yeah, I would want to repeat that and have a nice another family celebration and repeat that and really focus on, like, maybe through some repetition, working on that legacy with my family. That would be a great opportunity. So Gemini, let me know in the comments below how this is resonating with you. I'm just kind of giving you examples of how this could resonate with me, just kind of shed some light on how you can interpret this, right? All right, in the now energies, you have Ewas. Ewas is that horse rune. You have the horse rune. This is the rune of pilgrimage. This is that energetic source that's proven itself to you throughout many instances in your life, like the horse has. The horse can be committed to several types of disciplines all in one animal, right? And so too can you, right? And so this energy is that energy that's showing up to you throughout your life. Now, this could be you showing up for yourself finally. This could be a blast from the past, kind of showing up for and just kind of like, hey, I'm here, just kind of wanting to know if we can rehash things, or maybe like, hey, did you see this? I got your back. But anyway, so this could be also you calling yourself to go on this pilgrimage, or divine calling you to go on this pilgrimage to an energetic place that's spiritually recharging to you. Like, it could be something like that we can all think of, like the pyramids in Egypt, or even down in Latin America, um, or even like Machu Picchu, Stonehenge, or for me, it's it's like a river or the top of a really big hill, just some place where I feel spiritually empowered and connected, right? So pilgrimage energy of the now here. So with this expansive celebrative energies, maybe you want to just kind of uh, have this beautiful, I think this is kind of familial energy too, with this energy that's proven itself to you. Possibly you don't just you showing up for yourself, like really just honoring yourself through your solar return. I don't know, Gemini. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates with you. This could mean a couple different things. Look at your outcome here again. Wow, Gemini. Was this 2-3 weeks in a row? I know it's definitely 2 weeks in a row. We've had this maybe 3 now, or maybe skip one and then, But, okay, so Hagalaz in the outcome. Hagalaz is everything that no longer serves us, letting, like, just falling away. So I say that because Hagalaz is the rune of natural disasters. This could mean a literal natural disaster in your future, like a hailstorm, a tornado, a volcano, something like that, a tsunami, right? But the thing with these are they're not always bad, right? They always, if we're prepared, these are always unintended eventualities. They're not ifs, they're whens. When we're prepared, when we act accordingly, when we are yes, when we're listening and we're in that present moment, when we are listening to our divine guidance, then we are prepared for this uh, unintended eventuality, kind of like a car repair or a hailstorm or something that you know is going to happen. It's just not a when, or it's not an if, but it's a when. Okay, so this is kind of like that Tower card in tarot, where when that's like the clearing away of what no longer serves you, kind of like what a hailstorm would, so you can rebuild after. So you have the opportunity. Life is happening for you, not to you. When you look at this happening as happening to you rather than for you, then you start getting your ego wrapped up in it, and you're going to spiral and definitely go down like a dark path with that. And that way our ego can like really fool us. But we're looking at this as life is happening for us, then we get to definitely repeat some of that abundance. We get to strengthen this. I think this is going to be a beautiful clan celebration, familial connection, and pilgrimage energy. I really don't think with all this ice and hail in the future, I really don't think this is really all that doom and gloom, although this is really in how you look at it, Gemini, right? You have two minds, right? You are probably the most cerebral and dualistic minded out of anybody that I can think of. So really, is this going to be hail, ice, doom and gloom happening to me, or is this going to be hail and ice? It's like an unintended eventuality, something that I knew is going to happen sooner or later, and then now I get to galvanize myself, stay true to myself, and really focus on and get to like carry on my legacy here with me. So this is interesting because we're either going to respond well with what falls away from us, right? Or what has recently fallen away from us, or what gets to fall away from us, right? We go from the sun to the ice. So this is really, do you want to repeat and go into this sun rune here again, right? Or do you want to have this be doom and gloom when this happens and just kind of be buried in this tower moment? Okay, so the choice is up to you. Okay, this could be used to like maybe coming up with a really solid choice, and maybe being in your ego energy, and really needing to have like this energetic source be your like wake up call. So you might need to just wake up a little bit there, Gemini, and like listen to your guidance, right? All right, so let's get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Spirit, straight from Source, straight from Divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Gemini need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Room reading. Please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Gemini's Divinely Guided Room reading for this week. Please show us that it is definitely the choice that is being made, really, rather than it being doom and gloom here. It's really about the choice. Yeah, it's about the peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Yeah, this could be you just like surrendering to it all, Gemini. And really, I know personally I've been really faced with flow, like surrendering to that flow. And I think this could be that coming up, like an aspect that is like the other shoe's going to drop here pretty soon. All right, let us read more about this card of peace. All right. Again, it says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. This is a gentle reminder that balance in the mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and joy of being still. One can never be truly connected to the source when the mind is engaged with unneeded chatter, Gemini. We know that all too well. Look around your life and be conscious of what elements you are taking away from the peaceful nature of your soul. Who or what is interrupting this solitude, Gemini? It is time to reconcile past hurts and perceived injustices. Your peace may also be fostered by changing your outside view. Create harmony around you physically with order and calm. Trust the voice of your higher self to create the environment in which you can truly be in tune with your soul. Yeah. You got this, Gemini. I know this is really all your choice and how you look at it. All right, namaste. Have a blessed and abundant, peaceful week.